All right, we are finally at the Dreaded Dunes tournament. Let's go to. We don't have golf. I have no golf clash notebook this week because these are all brand new holes. So I've got those high res pictures that GC Des. Thank you for posting, so we can take a look at them. So I'm just. Today is Monday. It's Monday's qualifying round in the Rick division. I'm just practicing today. These are brand new holes. This is where you can kind of just play these holes. So my first goal whenever I'm playing new holes is just to figure out. I've got some notes, but I don't really have anything set up as far as like what my second club's going to be. I've got a few where I got a Hornet, and on the par threes, I know I'm going to bring certain equipment, but on these par fours and par fives, I don't even have written down like what the next club should be. I'm still focused on driver and ball, and this hole right here, I definitely want to try and get up. You can get up into this neck and get up into this area right here. Is the coming straight forward this way. Now in just gameplay, I've been playing a lot with a big topper, and I haven't brought out anything bigger than a Titan. I did once on one of the par fours just to see if you could make it up the neck, but so I'm just going to go out and play today and see what kind of landings I get. I may pop out an occasional power four ball just to see if I can get it done. So I want to do one that I have some of. So I'm going to use these firework balls if I bring out a power four ball because I have some of them. And if I have to do a power five ball, what are my choices here? I could use those Liberty balls. I only have a few of them, but those will get some stuff done. All right, let's go out and check out my clubs. Make sure I've got several different bags set up. Extra mile and a Guardian. Sniper. Now I've been doing a few shots on this, or I'm going to bring my Guardian. So I want 4 different bags set up. If I had an Apocalypse level 4, this would be a little bit harder of a choice for these bags, but I've got an accurate bag, a pure accurate bag. The Saturn's the only mixed club. That's my utility club just to get it done. I've got a Saturn in pretty much every bag. I think a lot of these holes, especially these par threes, you can come at it several different ways with a Saturn, whereas if I have a backbone, there may only be one. I've got a big topper. I'm going to change that one out as well. I'm gonna leave that one in there. Start off with a Titan. I'm going to take the big topper bag. All right, here we go. Hole number 1. We're just out playing, just out practicing today. It's Mondays. Let's call it practice round. So I have no idea what's going to happen today. I had a Swedish guy get on my channel one time and basically looking at one of the practice rounds I was doing, just practicing. What a crappy video. The guy's not demoing great shots. Let's bring out a bigger ball. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see if we can weave our way through there. hit great to the left, about 2 rings. As long as I don't clip the rough right there, may get a little bit of rollout. I have to bring a 5 power ball, I think, if I really wanted to try and get up there through that neck. Just trying to ride that line coming through. And just got caught up in that. That was that 2 rings great to the left. See how my opponent does. They've got a katana. They're going to bleed up behind those trees. I've been able to work my way through those trees. There are several lanes going through, but been at just the right angle. Right at max club, so it's about 1.5 per ring. So there's 2 2/3 rings. Hitting perfect. Give myself a look. Get in the hole. That's what I'm talking about right there. Woo! Right in the hole. First hole of the tournament. Picking up the eagle. Now, it's going to be a tough eagle to get every time. But it's definitely going to be one of those holes where you want to bring out the whatever it takes to get up there. And it looks like you definitely have a better shot of getting up there with a 5 power ball. Be a lot safer, especially on that second bounce, trying to get past that sand trap. You can usually net more with a big topper on a straightforward shot. If you're just trying to get straightforward distance, you can usually net more with a big topper and X ball versus a extra mile. The same ball, same shot setup, you can usually net more, but that might be, I think I've only really played that hole with a big topper because it just looks like you're just trying to get that forward momentum. So if I use an extra mile from the tee box with a Titan and I use a big topper from the tee box with a Titan and I have a clear path in front of me, I'm going to usually net more with the big topper, but where we engage out here might be easier. We might be able to get the same distance with an extra mile, but it might be a better shot as far as like setup because our first bounce is somewhere in this neighborhood right here, and our second bounce we're trying to get over the sand. The problem with the big topper was from this angle. Here's the shot to the green. I'm trying to make this move right down here at a critical spot where I'm engaging the sand trap. And so I've got my first bounce was here. I would really like my second bounce to be out here because then I have on my arc, I have a much clearer shot. So that's why I'm saying with the extra mile, if there's enough room that you can go forward without getting into the sand so that the sand's not in play on a max overpower shot, that's going to put your second bounce out here and you've got more maneuverability out here than what I've got. I only have this little bit of maneuverability where from the first bounce to the second bounce, I've got to get it to go straight forward to that spot and then turn to come up that hill. So I've got to get this arc right. So the big topper, while I think I can get forward to the spot or in the range of the spot, I think I'm going to have to explore this with the extra mile because if I can, even if I end up in the same spot, I may be able to end up there more consistently with the extra mile. An APOC could work pretty good on this too because you could get, if you can get that same kind of distance out here, you've got a little more maneuverability as far as curl. All right, that was hole number 1. Getting it done on a hole number 1. Dreaded Dunes. Thanks for watching.